What is up, you guys? There's Duke, and I'm here to bring you Bleach Chapter 648 review. So this chapter of Bleach, I'm stunned. You. So this chapter of Bleach, we basically start off with Ichigo, and Ichigo, he basically he's running by himself, and I'm like, and this is the kind of thing I'm kind of wondering. When it comes to Urahara's group and stuff like that, I wondered what happened to everybody else. Were they all taken out by X-Axis off screen and stuff like that? Because their whereabouts are unknown. I don't know what happened to Yodorichi's little brother. Last time I saw him, he was like hanging down with he was hanging from the cliffside, and Renji grabbed him before he jumped off. So I don't know what happened to Yodorichi's little brother or the rest of the visors, because I could have sworn the rest of the visors actually came with them, but I really don't know. I don't know what happened to them. But anywho, we see Ichigo, and he meets up with Naklevar, and Naklevar, he's like freaking dancing on a freaking street light, and he's like, yeah, I'm singing in the rain, and that's just Naklevar. He's just freaking acting funny, and Ichigo asks where's Grimjo and stuff like that, and he's like, yeah, I kind of left his body over there, or was it over there, man? I can't figure it out. That's basically what Naklevar was saying. And then after that, Ichigo, he was about to he just freaking was about to go and attack Naklevar, and then you just see nothing but darkness. They just both of them just immediately just stopped in their tracks with freaking oh shit faces on, and then you see Orihime and Chad and Ganju, they're freaking sweat, they're shivering and stuff like that. Same with Ichigo, they're feeling like a monstrous Reiatsu, and Ichigo realizes it's freaking Kiraku, and Kiraku, you just see him coming up with his Bankai. And one thing, seriously, X-Axis, Kubo further so has amazed me. X-Axis, from the looks of it, he looked like he was wearing high heels, man. He looked like he was wearing high heels, when he was going on the ground and stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yo, what the fuck? What are those? That's what I was like, man. It looks like he's wearing, I've seen those types of heels before. I forgot what they're called, but X-Axis, he looked like he was freaking wearing some high heels, man. And I'm like, what are those? Yo, dude, X-Axis. Oh my god, Kubo. Oh my god. But anywho, Kiraku, he reveals his Bankai, and bones of the Heavenly Madness, Lover's Suicide, and basically there's different levels to his Bankai. Level 1 was basically called hesitating sharing pain, which is basically, you remember the shots that Kiraku got to his shoulder and to his side that he got earlier from X-Axis before he activated his Bankai. X-Axis also received that damage as well, and you see his sides, all the wounded points on Kiraku appear on X-Axis. And then his level 2, basically it was a story about a man with shame and stuff like that, and you just see a bunch of black spots and blood spewing out of X-Axis. And then level 3 and was basically, they were just engulfed in this ocean where they would both drown until their Reiatsu expire. So honestly, that's freaking, the level 1 is hacks alone. The damage you do to me, it will be dealt to you as well. We're freaking sharing, but we're sharing the same body, man. It's us sharing the same body, man. Anything you do to this body, it will happen to you. It is what it is. And so level 2, level 2 was kind of weird. Level 2 was kind of weird. The story of the man and stuff like that. But we already know it's Kiraku's game. And level 3, basically they're gonna be in that ocean until their reality expires. And I really don't know how X-Axis can get out of this, because he has to abide by the rules of the game that's set for him. Because of Kiraku's ability, he has to abide by the rules, even though he's intangible. And so maybe X-Axis has something up his sleeve. Oh yeah, and I forgot this. I'm sorry, but X-Axis, he also blew like a great set portion of I don't know if it was the entire city, but like, no, because you know how like each area of the Royal Palace, like for the Zero Division, each of them had their very own cities, and then there's the main palace area right there. So X-Axis, from what it appears to be, he blew off around half, like instantly just blew off around half of the entire city they were on. And so honestly, I think Baro probably still has something up his sleeves. He may possibly still have something up his sleeves, because we still haven't and that's the thing, like maybe Baro could use some Quincy abilities to aid him and not just use his own his own regular abilities, like his special abilities. Maybe he can use some like regular Quincy abilities to help him get himself out of this. I don't know, but anywho, Baro may have a trick up his sleeve, because this battle, from the looks of it, is probably gonna be over next chapter. Maybe next chapter will be a flashback of Kiraku, maybe. I don't know, but anywho, this chapter overall, it was basically Kiraku displaying his Bankai. And not only that, at the beginning of the chapter, it was a nice treat to see the area of effect it was, because if I'm not mistaken, Ichigo and the others, they're on a completely other city on the other side of Yuha Bak's new royal kingdom, or royal palace, if you would. They're like on another completely different city, and where Ichibe is and stuff like that. So honestly, you just see the area of effect. You see the sky get darker. You see like them feel like they're shivering and stuff like that. They're really scared. And Nano, she was heading towards Kiraku's direction last chapter. So Nano probably, is it that like Nano would receive all the levels as well? Like she received the same damage that Kiraku received, and not only that, she received the effects of level 2, and like all those black spots started appearing around her and blood starts spewing out. So like maybe she could have received those, because I remember her heading towards Kiraku's way. So honestly, I don't know if Kiraku's Bankai strongly hints, because like it's known as lover suicide or double suicide, that it's gonna kill him as well. It's like a Bankai with such immense power that it could kill even the user itself. It's possibly like that. But maybe next chapter we'll get a flashback of Kiraku and Nano, maybe freaking Ukitake as well. Like maybe we'll get like a full-on Kiraku flashback, because usually Kubo, when it comes to his flashbacks as a late, he usually does it in the middle of a battle. So even though like I feel like flashbacks should be done like maybe before the battle or after the battle. That's my personal take on that. But anywho, overall, this chapter of Bleach, it was a great plus chapter. Yo, level 1 is freaking hacks, man. Ah. Oh. Okay, I decided. I really enjoyed this chapter. Like, even though it was a simple chapter from a structural standpoint, it was very good. It was really good. It was a great plus. Yes, great plus. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that great plus. Yeah. So overall, that's it for the chapter. Tell me you guys thought. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm Duke. Have a good day.